Hi, love to you all. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Don Folliet. I'm 83 years old. I had gone through a number of very bad experiences. We had lost our daughter Linda when she was 20 years old coming back from university. My wife was at that period of time in a nursing home suffering from dementia. After actually 2.5 years with the psychologist, as recommended by the doctor, and talks with my own doctor, I still hadn't reached the point where I really felt good within my life and how I was handling things. But once I met Trina and got the details from her book on using a method to get there, I found that it was much easier because it was so practical, not theoretical for me. That way it was also a lot faster to get on the job that you had to do. If you had help, certainly helps, but if you have to do it to get yourself there, if you follow that. And the reward, without a doubt, is much more happiness in your life than you expected, because now you know how to deal with the problem in a very practical, easy way to do. I put together a bucket list, and one of the items in the bucket list to do before I joined the Lord was I was terrified to go up the CN Tower. The rest of my family had gone, my wife had gone many times, but I wouldn't do it because I was just too afraid. Once I worked through what Trina recommends in her book, I became, in my mind, unstoppable now. And really and truly, I feel like I can do anything. Even though I'm 83 years old, I don't have to sit at home. Without a doubt, I consider myself to be an extremely lucky man. I was fortunate enough in the beginning, as I mentioned, to meet and be with Trina, and talking about her ways and with her putting it on paper to do has made a life for me that I had never expected. My son and I thought, what are we going to do, Dad? And Trina filled that gap in with her words of wisdom and practical ways of living a life again.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn, and Trina Hall's my mom. I've always known throughout my whole life that music is what I want to do, but it's really scary to do something that most people can't achieve or are too afraid to achieve, when people are always telling you that it's a 1 in a million chance that you can get there. And my mom's always was telling me throughout my whole life that as long as I believe I can do something and work hard enough to do it, that I can achieve whatever I want to. And definitely with her doing all of this and helping all of these people and writing all of her books and her blog and doing everything that she's always wanted to do throughout her whole life has been a huge inspiration to me to want to follow my dreams, and it makes me feel like I can do all this stuff in my life. It's amazing to see how many people she's reaching out to, like of all different ages, all different situations. She just has so much life experience that she can help so many different people, and because she's gone through so much. Because I was raised by a mother like Trina, I feel like I'm in a much better place in my life at this moment. That I was able to skip through all the hardships I could have had and just end up having an amazing life because of her being able to tell me all the stuff that's happened in her life. I'm able to learn lessons from that. She's helped me a lot with being able to choose the right guy, and that might seem insane for an 18-year-old to say they felt like they chose the right guy, but I think with my mom's help of knowing what you deserve in your life and being able to find that, then it's just amazing.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Stewart, and I've known Trina Hall just about my whole entire life because she's my mom. So I feel like I'd be the best person to talk about her because I feel like I know her the best. I didn't realize how much my mom has taught me until she started writing her blogs, and I got to see the impact that she's had on so many other people around the world. And that knowledge, I honestly thought it was just common sense, because that was just how she raised me. I knew everything. So I feel that at 22, because of her, I have all this knowledge and all these tools that I utilize in my day-to-day life, and my life is pretty set. I'm about to have a really good job. I'm about to graduate this summer. I have an amazing boyfriend who, we have a really amazing relationship. I have great friends, and I have all the coping skills to be able to deal with day-to-day life that not everybody else has. And I have only her to thank for that.
I was in a state where I didn't really believe in much of what I did. I mean, I would do things, but I didn't really back myself up, give myself confidence, compliment myself, make myself feel like I had value for what I did and who I am. So it was after a while of speaking with friends and with therapists, and then when I met Trina, one of the first things I thought about Trina was that she was really nice. And I didn't even, that was maybe a day or two into knowing her, and at the time I didn't know she was a writer. So general advice and compliments are the kind of things I would get from Trina. After a while, I started to say I can't accept or believe these compliments because it's not true. But over time, listening to Trina and reading Note to Self, Empowerment, I learned, or it reminded me of things that I kind of already knew, but I needed to be reminded because at least for me, when I'm in a bad place, you kind of forget about the important things and what you should remember about your goals and how you're progressing in life.